And out the corner of my eye, I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, I never...
Hey, I'm Hollow Pedal, wannabe gamer aficionado with no particular talent except out of repetition. Anyway, this is Borderlands, one of my favourite games of all time, and I thought, why not go through a few things that I think are useful when playing Borderlands, game tips, whatever. You may think they're rubbish, pointless, whatever. I don't really mind. This is just a resource I'm offering. Comment, rate, subscribe, go for your life. I prefer no flames though. Anyway, which one shall I pick? Hollow Pedal. I'm going to go to my first playthrough. So I just finished the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned not that long ago. Brilliant expansion, I highly recommend it, but this, whatever we're going to call it, isn't about Zombie Island of Dr. Ned. So, hey, here we go, spawning. Whoa. I've been playing a bit of Fallout 3, and I'm not used to the calibration my mouse has in this game. I'm not gonna spoil the game, let's just go to Firestone. Okay, I'm gonna try and avoid spoilers, but if there's some spoilers, please don't kill me, flame me, lynch me, boycott all my videos for the rest of infinity and beyond. Eek. Okay, hurry up. You can start a duel in a co-op game by melee attacking the other player. Hold the E button when collecting a weapon to automatically equip it. Well, that's something I never use. I find it's annoying, because it means if your inventory is full, it'll just ditch your other weapon. Okay, we're spawning. Enough about me and my things. Okay, and that's just in the corner. My current quest is the one for the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned. And what I'm going to go through now is spending skill points. Something which is very important in the game. Though you can buy a reset, it's quite important, especially at the beginning of the game, to keep real with your division of skill points. There's two main ways I found for distributing skill points, which the first one is scattering evenly, but I find personally that that isn't the best way, and I use another way, which I choose things that I find important, such as Diva, increase the capacity of the shield, and I just fill it up. So I get to 5. Then when I've used all that, go on to my next one, unless there's something particularly important where I might leave, like for example here, Phoenix is at 3 and Slayer is at 2, because I was working on Phoenix, but I was doing a lot of stuff with Zombie Island of Dr. Ned obviously, and just briefly mention, I know I'm not going to go into this in too much detail, but you have to get headshots to get brains, which, as you saw my quest thing in the corner, which was, I think it was 150 out of 250 brains, so you got to get headshots to get the brains. So having a critical hit damage, because headshots are critical hit, obviously having that bonus makes it easier to kill more zombies while still getting your brains. Though Elemental is useful against it because of the fire damage. But it's obviously up to you, or you choose whatever quest you're doing and what you pick. So I'm going to now, I've got, I think it's 5 skill points, yep. And so I'm going to fill up that, and you can see I've unlocked the next thing. Silent Resolve. So obviously I'm playing as Lilith, the Siren. The thing is most important, if you're doing this method, is you have to read in detail each of these, because otherwise you get into a bit of a pickle if you get up to 4 and you realise that skill's totally pointless and you should have picked another one. So you really have to look at things in detail, though don't kick yourself up too much if you do screw up, because as you level up, obviously you get more skill points. So I'm just going to finish up the Phoenix too, so I'm all even. So when I get to my next level, I'm going to obviously have to pick another one, so I'm just going to go through that decision right now. So I've got Silent Resolve, so increases your resistance to damage. I don't think that's particularly important because I don't find I have a particular problem with dying after I phase walk, because if you look there, I've got Diva, increased capacity of shield, where is it? And generate health while phase walking. But if you're having focus on health, then you pick Silent Resolve. What's that one? Actually, Enforcer. Accuracy? No, I don't really have trouble with accuracy. Bullet damage is nice, but I don't find important. So that might be interesting, because phase walk duration is something I found particularly important because of the fact I use Inner Glow. So I think for the next one I'm going to choose is probably that one. Let's just look at some more of these just to balance it out. I don't find dazing personally to be of particular benefit, because by the time you daze them, if you've got a reasonably powerful weapon and you're against a reasonable level, you probably have killed them anyway. It's in ways kind of more of a strategy tactic, I find, dazing, where I'm kind of go in all guns blazing. But obviously I'm not so much of a great player, so maybe I need that strategy, but I usually find as soon as I start to think about those things, that's when I start dying, particularly. That one I find a little bit it seems great, but you actually, when you get out there and use it, it doesn't seem to actually make much difference to your shield noticeably. It might be different when you get to 5, but I'm not 100% sure. Silent Resolve increases resistance to damage, few seconds after phase walking. As I said, meh. Okay, so I think we've got this part down pat. So it really depends how you play, what skills you pick, and you have to think that any tutorial which says pick this, pick that, this is better than this is better than that, isn't much good. Because, for example, if you're a player who relies deeply on the duration between phase walk, you're using phase walk constantly, and just for people who don't play as Lilith or don't play Borderlands, this is phase walk. So I've just popped into phase walk, and if I was low on health, my health bar would be rising, and I'm out. Let's just kill him while I'm there. It's a skag. I don't usually sniper much, but this is a Uridian weapon, and I like the Uridian weapons. So what have we got here? So that's the Uridian weapon, which is the 1000101 Ball Blaster, which isn't a bad one. It's got reasonable damage on it. But obviously, I'm level 40 and they're all like level 2, so it wouldn't take that much effort for them to... Ooh, what's that? I have no... Oh, there's